clip, we're going to talk about inspection of the distributor cap. Your distributor cap can have a couple things wrong with it. On the insides, this is what one looks like. On this particular distributor cap, the power comes in through here, through the integral distributor probe. It runs through solid state into this spring-loaded connection here. They need to be checked for tension. Sometimes these springs will seize in an retracted position. That will ruin your contact. It'll cause arcing between the button and the rotor. These are the contacts for your plug wires. As you can see, they correspond just about with all the sockets, except for this one here. They route this one over here because of a particular desire to have number 6 fired before number 1 and number 5. That spring-loaded connection then transfers the electrical energy to your rotor button and evenly but firmly wiggle it right off, just like so. The inside of the rotor should be checked because it does have electrical connections inside of it through there into the ground. You should look at the rotor for excessive wear, cracking, or carbon tracking as well, because these will track down the sides and down in through here to ground. That's your rotor. Some rotors will have a bolt that holds them on. If it comes down to the point that you can't pull it off, it's got a bolt in it. Sometimes they're underneath, making them extremely difficult to get at. But as I said, 9 out of 10 rotors will pop off right in your hands. This particular engine rotates clockwise, like so. As you can see, the power comes in through here, across here to there, to the rotor, and that is how your firing order is established. All of those components need checked for damage. One thing you need to look for in particular, which will indicate a problem somewhere else in the system, in other words, a spark plug wire or a very worn out plug, is called a carbon track. That's what one looks like. This is not indicative of a problem with your distributor cap. This is the symptom. It will ruin the cap. These can't be scraped off and repaired. This indicates a problem somewhere else in the ignition system. In other words, you have an extremely bad spark plug or a wire that's been worn through. What this represents is a huge increase in resistance through the normal path the electrical current will take. It's had to bypass that path and is easier for it to travel through the plastic to ground. Carbon conducts electricity, and once it begins to scorch, it will carry that electricity. They always look like a lightning bolt due to the inconsistencies in the thickness and makeup of the plastic compounds your cap is made of.